incredible career at Tennessee. Big-time power numbers as well. And she hits that deep into center field. At the wall, it is gone. There's your long ball. Megan Gregg goes deep for the 16th time this season. Team high 64 runs driven in, and Tennessee is on the board in the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 Lady Vols. You mentioned Frank Anderson. This was one of his project guys because of the live arm, the potential this kid had that he just hadn't been able to reel it in. Had a little equipment issue for Connor Pavoloni. I think he's good to go. Hey, look,
he needed a new glove.
He needed a new glove.
That's right.
98 mile an hour fastball. Hey,
where's the trainer? Get the kid out and fix that glove. They got a new one. It'll be broken in here in about 3 pitches. He should be fine.
No doubt. That was funny. And there is that nasty breaking ball. Good luck with that.
You're throwing sliders at 85, 88. I mean, you're in a different league. And you know, he's not a real long arm guy. You know, you look at his delivery, and he kind of short arms the baseball.
And Tony Vitello is coming out. I wonder if this is just a one-batter situation for Schultz, and it will be. Tennessee is making a move. Andrew Schultz, 1 strikeout and 1 ripped glove. That's the great Jeff Wood working on the glove of Connor Pavoloni. We'll tell you about the new Tennessee pitcher when we come back. Shoot in sprawl by Owens. What a third round. Corner begging Daniels to get up and stay in this fight. 30 seconds left. 2 military vets. Done so much for America and entertaining Raleigh, North Carolina. Of all of you watching as well. Big knee! They're up. Final seconds. And it's over.
What a fight! Vincent, any man's game. Who knows?
Wow. Unbelievable effort. If you leave a rise too close to the zone, she can turn on it. And instead, hard hit to second. Leach to second for 1. Over to first in time for the double play. 4-6-3. First DP for the Lady Vols defense. 2 huge outs here in the top of the 6th. Chamber of Commerce weather in Knoxville, Tennessee. A midweek game in the second half of conference play for the Tennessee Volunteers as they host Morehead State here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Along with Charlie Palaio, I am Vince Ferrara. We are excited about our midweek game tonight. Offensive stars, Charlie, for both teams, really getting it done for these 2 squads.
You look at Reed Leonard, the record-setting shortstop for Morehead State.
And a second opportunity to start this year. Camden Sewell was impressive this past weekend against Georgia. Tennessee really pitched well. Sewell getting an opportunity here today.
Really impressive young freshman.
Hard to find a pitcher that works as fast as Sewell. We'll talk about that as the night goes on. Here's a lineup for the Eagles to start this ball game here at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Hammond, Fain, Pauley do up here in the top of the first to get things started. Morehead State and Tennessee midweek action. Morehead State at 24-13, Tennessee at 26-11. RPI of 9 for the Volunteers in year 2 under Tony Vitello as Camden Sewell gets us started out. Tony Vitello really has energized this program, and for them to be 9th in the RPI right now, so impressive, Charlie.
Well, I think you look at the wins against Georgia and Vanderbilt, Mississippi State.
4-3. And there's the first pitch to Fain, skied into left field, and the ballpark is not going to hold that first offer from Camden Sewell. Hunter Fain, a solo home run to left, his 8th of the season, 28th run driven in, and Morehead State takes the lead early on Tennessee, 1-0, 2 batters in. We're live on FlowCombat.com. Vince Ferrara, Justin Fisher, Greg Hopkins, your cage side broadcast crew. Great to have you with us with an exciting night of fights, and we're capping it off with our main event.
Got it in. That's a tap. Good job by Joe Long on that arm bar attempt.
And still, your Valor Lightweight champion, Rambo Joe Long, with a first round submission victory via armbar. And Joe Long
keeps the belt now at 5-0.
Charging in as well. And that pitch is turned on and hit deep, and that is gone. Ashley Morgan goes deep for Tennessee, and the Lady Vols have opened this game up here in the bottom of the third. It is 5-0 Tennessee.
You could argue that Tennessee is better at every defensive position, and then a push with Ammons, who was a starting right fielder last year as well.
Absolutely.
When they're going to come out, they're going to say one way or the other, and if they say the runner is out, we're not going to know whether it's confirmed or whether they didn't have enough video evidence. I wish there was a way to let everyone know in baseball replay, in college baseball replay, what the call is.
Sure, yeah, I understand.
Just communicate that in some way like they do in football. Ground ball right side, that's going to get through. Base hit for Rucker. Rounding third is Martinez. Here comes the throw home, not in time, sliding in safe. Runner from first advances to second. And there's Jake Rucker coming through with a clutch hit. Rucker's 14th RBI of the year. And Tennessee has tied this ball game at 1.
And the quality of his pitches.
Sharply hit to third. Great snag by Peroni, and he's going to get Alaric Solari. Ooh, the hot corner there. And Peroni able to deal with that shot.
He's got 15 seconds to hang on. If he does, he'll likely win on the judges' scorecards. He can't get choked out here. Final seconds of the fight. Will he tap? Stassi looking for the sub win to close it out. No!
Oh, a done deal. Wow, Vincent.
Wow. That went from, if he gets the sub, a Stassi win, to likely Alston winning on the judges' scorecard, even with the threat there.
No bunt sign with the last two-strike pitch, and none here. That was fouled off. So it looks like Coach Lawson has called off the sacrifice attempt here. Tennessee behind a Megan Gregg solo home run in the bottom of the first, our lone scoring. So far in this rubber game of this important series, runner go, swing and a miss. Throw down the second, not in time to get Cheek. So a strikeout and a stolen base puts a runner at second now with one out. And in essence, that ends up being like a sacrifice.
Absolutely.
A complete game shutout. Charlie, he went to a 3-ball count 4 times in the game, the last time being in the 4th inning. 10 one-pitch outs in the game as well for Stallings. Back here in Knoxville, 22nd ranked Tennessee leading Morehead State 2-1, bottom of the 4th at Lindsey Nelson Stadium. Pleased to be joined by the head coach of Morehead State Eagles, Mike McGuire, and Coach Vince Ferrara, Charlie Palaio. And last thing with you, Coach, Hunter Fain with that home run in the first. Talk about what he's meant to your ball club.
Well, Hunter's obviously a glue for us.
Coach Vitello, Vince Ferrara, and Charlie Palaio here on the SEC Network. Appreciate the time. And just your thoughts on Camden Sewell, what you've seen from him to start this ball game.
My main thoughts are I'm glad he's healthy.
Coach, we'll let you go. Thanks for the time. Good luck.
Okay, thank you, guys.
That is Tennessee head coach Tony Vitello in his second year. Has done a fantastic job. Connor Pavoloni batting for the Volunteers against Landon Wines. Every time Tony Vitello talks, he impresses you. Whether it's with us, whether it's local radio, whether it's media, whatever he does, he is so impressive in how he handles himself. Connor Pavoloni against Andrew Schultz, and Schultz busted that bad boy up. Ground ball to second, backhanded by Rucker. Easy work for Tennessee's freshman second baseman.
Gives her teammates so much confidence going into the rest of the game.
Ground ball to short. Reed's going to come home. The tag, safe. McLean got under the tag, and Tennessee scores run 6 at 6-0. Grant Williams, SEC Player of the Year in men's hoops, enjoying that. He's a big supporter of this Tennessee softball team and all the athletics. But the run comes home.
Tennessee and Morehead State. The Eagles jumped out on top. Hunter Fain with a solo home run in the first, and the visitors had the lead early, but Tennessee got a run back. Jake Rucker's had a great night with that ground ball through to the right side to make it 1-1. Then Rucker walked with the bases loaded, put the balls on top 2-1, and then Evan Russell with that infield single, bringing home Tennessee's third run of the night. And that's where we sit right now. 3-1 Tennessee leading Morehead State. The Eagles have out-hit the Volunteers, but both teams have had countless opportunities tonight.
You see the great logo, Next Level Fight Club, a gorgeous cage, and we are set for a tremendous night of action here tonight in Raleigh, North Carolina. We're at the State Fairgrounds at NC State. Our main event tonight will be also at 155 pounds. Marquise Daniels taking on DeJuan Owens, two veterans matching up in our final bout of the night. We got the ladies tonight with Jillian Robertson taking on Hannah Cyphers. That's in a strawweight women's battle. And we're set up with some tremendous fighters on this great card. Next Level Fight Club 7, hashtag NLFC7. Casey Oxendine. All right, no touch of gloves for this third and final round. 3-minute rounds.
Arnold with the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ball game over. Kaylin Arnold goes the distance in back-to-back wins for Tennessee in this series over Kentucky to win it 2-1, a 6-0 win. Kentucky falls to 29-17, 6-14 in SEC play. Lady Vols 42-10, 12-9 in the SEC. So for Madison Shipman, I'm Vince Ferrara saying so long from Knoxville, where the final score is Tennessee 6, Kentucky nothing. To watch this entire game on replay, as well as other games on our family of ESPN networks, log on to watchespn.com or download the Watch ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.
Saturday right here on the SEC Network at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, we'll have the second game of a 3-game series between number 8 Tennessee and number 19 Georgia at Jack Turner Stadium in Athens. SEC softball is also available on the ESPN app, so you can watch anywhere. 3-1 Tennessee. Vince Ferrara, Charlie Palaio, great to have you with us here on the SEC Network.
Take a look at the tail of the tape. Stephen Wilson Jr. and James Arden. Wilson Jr., 1 year younger. The height advantage goes to Arden by an inch. Arden also with that one fight advantage in terms of experience. Arden weighed in for this 185-pound bout at 182. Tank at 186 are put together. Thank you, Jeff Hobbs. James Arden in the American flag trunks from Maryville. Tank Wilson in the black trunks from Knoxville. Presented by Frankie's Body Shop. Middleweights, 185, 3-minute rounds. We're underway in Knoxville.
Oh, and
there
a
it
tank
is,
down off the
straight
whistle.
forward. And
And a
the
slam.
pure strength of Tank. I'm telling you guys, his nickname is real.
Jackson Donovan started training, to your point, Justin, at the age of 12. Took a little time off in high school, played some football. Tough kid, blue belt, ready to go. And, of course, a big crowd supporting the KMAA debut fighter, Jackson Donovan, in this bantamweight bout at 135. Jay Chastain in the black and white trunks. Jackson Donovan in the black and gray trunks. No touch of gloves. The 18-year-olds are throwing haymakers, and now in the clinch.
Oh, into the mount position right there.
To back a little bit more. He might be in that danger, but that's enough.
Chris
That's
Bond,
enough, says
our
the ref, to get his
referee,
first win.
ends the fight, and it is a victory for the debut fighter from KMAA as the Cotton Eye Joe erupts. A cartwheel busted out by Donovan, who's now 1-0 in his MMA career. That was a lot of shots that Chastain ate.